Hello everyone, and happy Tuesday, and welcome to a very random, miscellaneous, not super planned, not super put together video. This is a Thrift With Us, but this is not like the Thrift With Us videos that you guys have seen over the past like 2 or 3 months. I feel like we've only been doing bins Thrift With Us lately, which is definitely still and probably always will be our favorite types of Thrift With Us, but it's always fun to every once in a while do a normal Thrift With Us, which means going to multiple different thrift stores. I am at a Goodwill right now, as you can see right there. I'm gonna go to a Savers and just like shopping around, showing you guys what we can find. But what makes this so like random and miscellaneous and unscheduled and unplanned is that Ryan is just about to be getting off of his school teaching in like a minute, literally like 1 minute. It's 2:59. I think he gets off at 3. He's like cities away. I am in this city that has a post office. I have a pile of packages right here that I have to drop off. So I am here and I'm gonna go to this Goodwill that I just showed you that's right across from the post office. And then this city also has a Savers. I think that Ryan might stop at a Goodwill that's by his school, and then he might go to the Unique that we both love. Also, it is sleeting. This is the one day that we got like over freezing, yet it's still sleeting. I'm sure you guys can hear that. It's like 36. This is like a heat wave here, and it's disgusting outside. I want a refund. What I was saying, so we're kind of separately doing stops. We might meet at Unique depending on like the timing and where I am and where he is and whatever. Also, it depends on how much footage we get while thrifting. There could be a haul at the end of this. Again, this is a very disorganized video, which is hard for me because I'm always quite organized. Hopefully this is entertaining. Hopefully you find some good stuff, and hopefully we have a good haul for you at the end, possibly. So let's go into Goodwill, and then I'm gonna drop my mail off, and then we're gonna go to Savers, and then we're just gonna like figure it out from there. So let's go. It's super quick update before we go inside. So I just got off the phone with Ryan. He said he's leaving school right now, but he had kind of a tougher day at work. I told him just like, don't worry about filming, just go home and like chill out. I don't want him to like stress out, especially if he's already had a tough day. So it's just gonna be me today. I hope that's okay with you guys, but let's find some good stuff. Now let's go in. This Goodwill location has actually started to become one of my favorite locations. It's like the second or third closest to where we live, but I have found some really good coats here in the past, and they always have a lot of stock. To start, I have to check out the home stuff, of course, just for a second. So I picked up this vintage lamp. I kind of like it, but I don't really know how you'd put a lampshade on, and I like the other ones more. Also, just a side note, if you ever need a lamp and your Goodwill is like ours, Goodwill is always packed with lamps, and they're such good prices. I grabbed 3 lamps because we need one in our spare guest bedroom, and I really like all of them honestly, but I think this one's my favorite. It's like a ceramic striped one. But I did also grab this kind of wide, darker one. I think since our bedroom is more of a bohemian kind of style for the guest room, I will get the striped ceramic one. This is very much a me water bottle. I love the Mario hats on it. And this is very much a Ryan Traveler's mug. And it's also a Little Debbie because it's Coca-Cola. This vase was really cool. I don't know what brand it is because it's really worn off, and I don't really think I need it. I just really appreciated it. Also, while filming this clip, I spotted this, and as you can tell, I ran over to it. This is a Ray Dunn Trick or Treat baking pan. I actually do have this, but are you kidding me? For $4, it's coming home. How freaking 70s avocado green. Honestly, how can they even sell stuff like this? This is trashed. Come on, Goodwill. Speaking of trashed, they had this Madewell really rubbed pony hair crossbody bag up front with the expensive bags. And also, this is such a throwback for me. It's a Bayho bag. I used to find these all the time in Iowa like 4 years ago. That's so funny. And the cherry on top, or should I say cherry blossom, or should I say faux cherry blossom. I think it's funny that they just mark it as is to cover their own butt, because this is such a horrendous fake. Well, I was walking by the clothes now, and right in the front of the row of sweaters, I found the J. Crew long jacket sweater, which is one of my favorite J. Crew pieces to sell. I suppose I should check the sweaters now. Though we will be exiting the season at some point in the next couple months, I am still checking sweaters. I always check every section no matter what season it is. I found this Free People vintage sweater. It has no price on it, which means they'll probably mark it super high. Luckily, I don't like it anyways, so I'm not even gonna ask. And then I also found this J. Crew turtleneck. This is a newer label and it's only $7. I really like the color blocking and the colors to it, but it is pretty pilly, and I checked the date and it's actually from 2018, so I think I'm gonna skip it. $6.99 is probably a good price for an Eileen Fisher duster, but I just still don't have luck with her, so I am gonna pass. Now let's have a total change of season and let's go check the dress section. I've been checking the dresses quite a bit lately because this is kind of the time when Goodwill really starts to put a lot of them out. I actually found some absolutely amazing, insane dresses at a Goodwill like 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm gonna include those in the haul at the end. It was insane, guys. Like, you need to wait around for that. It's crazy, the dresses that I found. A few years ago, I probably would have grabbed this. It is Lily's Closet, which is an Anthropologie brand. I also might have grabbed it in 2020 because it's tie-dye, but not today. I really loved the print to this vintage dress, and it's also a cute style. I just don't have the luck with vintage like Ryan. I get it sometimes, but usually just at the bins. Since Ryan had a rough day, I'm gonna pick this up for him to sell. This is a Juicy Couture vintage dress. It has really cute puff sleeves. It's kind of like a baby doll style, and I think that he'll have some good luck on Depop. Whoever wore this cachet dress back in the day was the moment, and she was like the belle of the ball. This is so puke Y2K. And right next to the dresses is my favorite section of all time, the blazers. So I found this White House Black Market Velvet Blue Sapphire blazer. I was almost gonna get this, and then I noticed pit stains later. I've never paid for White House Black Market, so that would have been a new one for me. I also found this hoodie, and there's no label in it, but I know what it is. It's Athleta, because I have it in my closet right now. Okay, so on to shoes next, and my hopes aren't too high, even though I will say I have found vintage Gucci heels before for only like $10, I think. Nothing was catching my attention except maybe this pair of boots. They ended up being Zara. They also ended up being $13, so I'm good. I just got done looking through the jackets, and here are the finds that I almost considered but I'm not getting. This is a blank NYC jacket. It's only $8.99, but they do not do well for me at all. Same situation, this is a Marrakesh. It's only $6.99, but Marrakesh does not sell for me anymore. I don't know what is up with that brand. This, I just wanted to show you guys. This is a Zillation Y2K faux Sherpa jacket. This is one of Ryan's favorite brands to sell on Depop. It's vintage Zillation, so keep that in your mind if you want to expand your Depop. This is a J. Crew, I believe, men's coat. It's cute, it's nice. I don't know about J. Crew men's. I haven't tried it too many times. This is one of those cotton soft Urban Outfitters quilted jackets. These have been popular for a while, but $20. On to the bottoms and the skirts. The only thing I spotted was this really cute pair of Hollister jeans. I would never grab these. I just thought they were adorable and wanted to show you guys. And this vintage Y2K belt. I think Ryan would get this if he was here. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, so we spent, let's see, $48 total. We got 7 things. One being that lamp, one being the baking pan, the Halloween one that I'm obsessed with, and then one being Ryan's thing. Stuff for me to sell, and I think I showed you all but one. But again, if there's a haul at the end, I will show you the thing that I didn't show you footage of. I'm trying to preserve battery life as good as I can. So I'm trying not to do a ton of the like clips of me just like flipping through random stuff. I'm trying to show you like the good stuff. On to the next stop, and that would be Savers. And if you've been here for a while, you know that I am not a fan, especially of this one. This Savers has scammed me once before. That's like a whole story time. I've talked about it at some point, but I didn't make like a whole video about it. But yeah, this Savers has totally like scammed me once. So I'm not a huge fan. I don't think the people that worked there and did that to me work there anymore, which thank goodness I did leave a bad review, so maybe I took part in that, but anyways, we're gonna go to Savers. I'll probably look at a little bit of home stuff first, and then I'll go to clothes. Savers could be a super quick trip because I'm not into Savers, but I suppose we'll see. So I'm gonna go drop my mail off, and then I'll meet you guys at Savers. Our Savers has completely flipped. Men's clothes are on the left now and home is on the right. In the home section, I found this gorgeous mid-century modern velvet wood chair from the 70s. It may have to go home with me. I also found this baseball glove and baseball set, chair, thing. It's really interesting. I also found this depression glass shell bowl that I love, and it's gonna go in the downstairs bathroom. Next to the home decor is the dresses section, so I suppose we will check that first. And right away, this one caught my eye. It is ASOS, but it's really cute. I found this Thea bridesmaid's dress. I've been carrying it around for a while, and then I finally did some Googling, and it's not gonna be worth the $40. Thea is a very expensive dress brand, but the bridesmaid's dresses are actually not as expensive. So that's a pass. The dresses were a strikeout, as they always are at this Savers, but I'm gonna check the skirts and the blazers now. And in the blazers, I first found this Bowden. It's older, not my favorite. I wish it was cuter, so I'm gonna pass on it. The only other blazer that stood out to me was this J. Crew schoolboy blazer. I'm usually a huge fan of picking up J. Crew blazers, but this one is just so plain, and it was from like 2012, so the model picture wasn't that great, and the solds weren't that great, so I skipped this as well. And in the skirts, the only thing that stood out to me was another J. Crew item, this pencil skirt, but definitely not paying their price. Then I moved on to the pants, and the one thing I will give Savers, the one that I like about them is that you can see all of the labels of pants by just walking down the aisle. So if you're doing a quick thrift stop, you can just walk past and see if something catches your attention. While walking, 3 things caught my attention. This pair of Zara pants that I put in my cart to give a Google. They do have a model number, so I looked them up. These ended up not being worth it, so I did end up passing on them. I also got my attention caught on this pair of cabbie pants that I can't seem to spot, even though they're right in my face. These were cute, but not my favorite style, so I passed on them. And then I also spotted this pair of Athleta pants. These are absolutely coming home with me. Savers didn't really want to give them to me because I had a tough time trying to get them off of the rack. But they are some really adorable, very new style Athleta joggers, and they're only $7. Last in the pants section, I found these adorable Madewell tall paper bag pants. I love them. Now on to the shoe section. Once again, I don't really have high hopes here. I know that in the past, way back in the day, Ryan and I used to sometimes find stuff here. Ryan actually found a pair of Chanel heels here once, but that was quite a long time ago. Okay, I think that Savers must have like an eBay store or something online, because how could there just no longer be good shoes here? But I swear we have not found a good pair of shoes or even a good bag or anything for months. Honestly, over a year, like years. Something's fishy in the waters here. And unsurprisingly, this was another day of no good bags. The only thing that caught my attention was this Novacek not Burberry cosmetic pouch. There were a few old Coaches here, but they were in bad shape and way too expensive. I think I'm going to continue on with the bottoms and jeans. So the jeans, they put up just like the pants where you can see the labels. The jeans, I'm actually just gonna do a run through like this because I just kind of don't feel like flipping through a bunch of jeans right now. Activewear bottoms, I did find these though, and you know them as soon as you touch them, and honestly as soon as you see them. These are some Spanx camo leggings for only $5.50. Heck yeah. And I love the pattern to these. I just wish Gymshark did better. I'd love to find these in the bins, but I just can't pay that much here for these. And y'all know I love Zaya, but I unfortunately had to skip these. They just had some rub wear to them and definitely weren't in that great a shape, so I was not about to pay $11. This pair, however, I absolutely was gonna buy. So the logo was embroidered on the back, and these were in like new condition. I also really like the print to them, so totally getting these. And as for the last section for the day, I think I'm going to look at sweaters, and I'm just going to cherry pick a few that look good to me and see if they're any good. None were found, so here is our checkout pile. Good morning, everyone. So it is the next day. Yesterday was when I was just at the thrift stores, the Goodwill and the Sabres. And I am now here this morning from a totally different location. I'm in the living room to show you guys the stuff that I picked up. You saw most of it, but you didn't see every single thing. Plus, like I said in the voiceover, I went to a Goodwill 2 or 3 days ago. Now it might have been 3 or 4. And holy mother, it's possibly one of my best ever single thrift trips to a regular Goodwill, like ever. I am not making it up. Like, I have proof because I have the tags here so that people aren't like, oh, you're just saying you got all this at Goodwill. No, I've been listing it all and I have everything written out. Oh, I forgot. I also found some Zara faux leather pants, but I forgot to bring those down. I have the really good stuff down here. So I'm going to show you the stuff that I picked up in the clips that you just saw, and then I'm also going to show you those amazing things I found the other day. So I'm going to start off with the stuff that I just picked up, and then I'm going to move on to the other things. So first up is something that I'm sitting on, and it is this beautiful, fantastic, mid-century modern chair. And I'm obviously not showing it the best right now because it's behind me, but I totally got that. It was $20.99 and I did have a coupon for 20% off and it did count towards this chair. So I totally bought it, even though I did text Ryan and I was like, what do you think of this? And he loved it. My thought was if it wasn't gonna work anywhere or if Ryan didn't like it or something, I could just like Facebook Marketplace it and absolutely make more than like $16, $15. But we both loved it. It has a perfect spot in the corner. I love it. So that's that. Just a reminder too, because I have 2 home things to show you guys. For the most part, home stuff is not going to be on this channel very much. It'll probably be kind of how it is now, where it's just like mixed in with some Thrift with me's or something. But the home stuff is going to be on the second channel. And I'm still trying to, hopefully this week, get a second channel thrifted home decor, home furniture haul filmed and uploaded on the second channel. So that's linked below if you're interested. But I will show you the couple things that I grabbed because you saw them in the clip. Anyways, first up, I got Ryan this. It is a vintage 70s sun tea pitcher or sun tea like maker mason jar. Sun tea is what it sounds like. You put tea in this and you leave it out in the sun to kind of like do its thing, brew. Ryan's the tea drinker in the household, so he knows more about how this works. I'm the coffee drinker, he's the tea drinker. So yeah, this is from the 70s. I did a reverse image search and wow, the 70s in this household. Can't believe that one. And then I also got this, as you guys saw, this depression glass shell, like conch shell bowl. This will not really fit into our upstairs bathroom, but we're planning on doing like a little bit of kind of a redo to the downstairs bathroom, as in just like fresh paint, coating the wood, putting in some new fixtures and stuff. This will go perfect down there. And I just think like shell with bathroom, like how stereotypical, but how fitting at the same time. If, once again, we didn't have a spot for this, I was just gonna sell this. People actually list these for about $60 on like Etsy and eBay. So I knew I'd be fine either way. Let's jump into the clothing. First, okay, so here's all the stuff that I just got yesterday with you guys. And let's go through these. We'll go kind of quick because you have seen most of them. So this is that Athleta hoodie. I do have this in my closet right now, so that's how I knew what this was. It's like a cropped camo hoodie. It is missing its tag up here. It was $7, and I felt like that was worth it. A lot of time for Athleta, for good pants and good tops and whatever, like I'll pay $10, so $7 seemed fair. If I hadn't known what it was, I did realize there's an Athleta logo on the back, but this is in like new condition. I love the colors. It'd be good for Valentine's Day, but we're getting a little late for that. Then one of my favorite J. Crew pieces ever. This is J. Crew Outlet, size small. I don't care what label's in them. I love these things. I love the J. Crew blazers, the J. Crew sweater blazers, and the J. Crew sweater coats. And this is the sweater coat. These always do so good, and they sell for like $60, which is great. This is the thing you guys didn't see. So this was $9. It's actually Adidas. I usually wouldn't pay that much for Adidas. This is a size US women's medium. And this is called the baseball skirt. I did some searching and based my decision off of comps. So comps for these was like $45 to like $75. I think $75 was new with tag. So I'm not gonna get that much. But I thought $40 if I paid like $9, that's not that bad. I also think like we're going into skirt season. It's really cute and it's really unique. And I'm more drawn to the like Nike and Adidas that's like more unique and interesting. Then for $9.30, actually, which this is Savers, so I had a coupon, 20% off all the Savers, no discount at Goodwill. This is Zaya, and this is a size 6'8". I feel like this is a newer Zaya piece. I like to sell Zaya, but I'm not like an expert on it. But the logo's like embroidered right here. And usually the label is like stamped in. So the fact that it's on this tag tells me that it's a newer piece. It's got the side pockets. It's kind of got that like Lulu little hoop on the back. And I think this is such an interesting print. I really like the color. And I think that those will do good. I've said it a million times, but I love Zaya. These are the Athleta pants that the rack would not let go. I was literally like, give me these pants. These are the Athleta Radiant Jogger. And you can tell they're newer when they say the name of the style right there. I love that Athleta does that. These are 100% polyester and they are from the end of 2019. But these are some really cool, like slick looking, almost like windbreaker looking joggers with a snap at the bottom. These are just really cool and interesting pants. Once again, in really, really good condition. These are only $6.99 plus my 20% coupon. I would pay that much for these all freaking day long. Totally, totally worth it. Love me some Athleta pants. Totally excited about that one. Same with this. So these are $5.50 Spanx. Once again, with the coupon allowed, so these were under $5. These are Spanx size small, and they are camo seamless pants or leggings. I've had these like a billion times, and they always do good. I know Spanx doesn't do really as good as it did a couple years ago, but it still does quite good, and I would definitely pay that much for it. Last from the trip from yesterday, Madewell. These are an 8 tall, which lately, as I've said a couple times recently, I've liked getting tall pieces. They just seem to always sell quite quick. These were $6.99 less coupon, and these are some Madewell paper bags bag, fall rust orange pants. Me and the dang Madewell like fall trendy pants lately. I am not mad about it. I love these. Just like those plaid ones that just sold this last weekend that I found like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. I'm obsessed. And these ones are tall. The other ones were petite, I believe. So let's move on to the stuff I got at the Goodwill 2-3 days ago. Okay, just had to do like a readjustment and drink some more coffee. Hat adjustment, seating adjustment, coffee sip. We're good to go. This stuff, 2-3 days ago, this is from a Goodwill that is not in any way, shape, or form in a like fancy area, not a super good, amazing Goodwill. I've been here a number of times. It's never been that good. It's like not one that I despise and would never go to, but I just stopped by because I was in the area. So I was shocked, stunned, surprised, taken aback, rattled, wrangled, stunned. When I found these things. I can't think of more synonyms. So first up is probably like the least exciting thing, and then we just like amp it up right after these. So these are some tie-dye leggings by a brand that I've never tried, but I knew was worth a lot of money. They are a Peloton pair of leggings. I don't know if these are as good as they were like a year or two ago, but I know Peloton clothing is really expensive. This is somehow a collaboration with some brand or person called Terez, T-E-R-E-Z. There's no size in them. They're a 14.25 inch across waist, so I think they're probably like a 10. I really like the print. They're in really, really good shape. And like I said, I know they used to be worth a lot of money, so fingers crossed that they're like still kind of worth something. So I guess we got two more that aren't like as thrilling. This is a sundry sweatshirt, size 0, which means small. I believe this is an Anthro piece. It's like a tie-dye striped black and white, like off-shoulder sweatshirt. It's really cute. I love the color combination, and sundry usually does pretty good for me. And then the last, like not as exciting, I really like this though, is a Zaya piece, size medium. This is a gray tie-dye shirt with a Zaya logo at the center. I've never seen that. I think this is so cute, and I love gray tie-dye. Okay, now getting into the really, really good stuff. I was looking in the dress section and I found one dress that was posted to my Instagram, and then suddenly I started finding all of this ladies stuff because this is all like a size 6 or 8, so it has to be the same woman. So first up, this is not the first item I found, but this is one of them. I'm trying to go from like still least exciting to most. This is a Tory Burch dress. It's a size 6. It is a silk belted dress with this really pretty like blue kind of floral print. It's in super, super good shape. And I know it's the older Tory Burch label, but I just thought since it is a sleeveless dress, which is perfect for the upcoming spring, and it's silk and it's in great shape, that I would still grab it. I took the tags off like you guys saw, so I'm not sure how much that was. Then I also found this dress. This is Acris Punto. And this is a size US 6 as well. I really, really like the print to this one. It's kind of like a trippy watercolor, almost like disco, like the disco spots from those like multicolor disco balls, the spots that they put on the wall. That's what this like gives me. Or it gives me like rocks in a pond. Two very different concepts, but that's what I'm getting from this. The inside of the strap is that, but the outside is this like canvas. So this is like what it looks like. Again, perfect for the season. I don't always get Acris if I have to pay a good amount for it. That was like $9 to $11. I thought that was worth it, especially with how cute it was. Then we have two more dresses. This first one is this like metallic, almost kind of peacock feather print. It's not really, but that's kind of what I get from this. It's gold and like textured, and this is actually by Michael Kors Collection. So you can tell because there's no big Michael above Michael Kors here, and because it says made in Italy. So this would have retailed for like $2,000 or something like that. Unfortunately, Michael Kors Collection does not keep its value that well. I think I listed this at like $150, and I still don't think I'm gonna get that much for it. But for something that retails for like $2,000 plus, it's kind of hard for me to not pay $11 for it. The Real doesn't even market that high, so it's a little frustrating, but whatever. Then we have another Michael Kors Collection dress. These are both size 8. This one I like a lot more. So this is like a floral eyelet lace silk cotton blend dress. And I think this one's much cuter. It's perfect, obviously, for spring. This one's a little bit shorter. This is definitely a mini dress. The other one might be closer to a midi. I don't know. So I'm like, okay, Michael Kors, sir, though you're not watching, like the difference between this and like a dress by Michael Kors that I could find at TJ Maxx. Name them. Find them. Someone tell me, what's the difference? The material? That's it. Like, this looks just... It's cute, but it doesn't, like, look like collection. It looks... I don't know. I don't know. I don't really get the difference between these lines besides material. Then we have the dress that I posted. So this is my first time finding this brand. If you don't know this brand, write it down in your Bolo notebooks. This is a great brand. Super freaking expensive. It is Hervé Leger. Hervé Leger is a very expensive brand of dresses, and they're known for the bandage dress. And that is what this is. This is a pink bandage dress. A lot of times when you find these, they are by BB. Always check them to make sure they're not Hervé Leger. BB knocked off Hervé Leger, so that's where BB got the idea for a bandage dress. This has, I think, some discoloration around one of the armpits. It's not like pit stains, it's like dust or like kind of like a little black mark. It might be this one. There's like some light black marks, probably from like being stored or something like that. And then there's a few spots around the trim. They're really hard to see right now, but if you go to my listing, you could see them if you were interested in looking. I don't know. This is a size medium, definitely by the same woman. I love that the zipper is a little Hervé Leger zipper. This is pretty exciting. Once again, unfortunately, this woman, she bought a lot of brands that don't keep a ton of their value. Hervé Leger doesn't really keep a ton of its value, and it can be kind of a trickier sell, though once again, it retails for like $2,000. So we'll see how that does. I was really excited to find it for the first time ever, and once again, it was like $11, so I thought it was worth it. Last two pieces are pants, and one of these is ridiculous. First up, Etro. These are size 44, which for a man, that's like an extra small. For a woman, that might be like a medium. Probably a medium because it's this woman. So yeah, probably a medium. These are some Etro wool, like pin-striped multicolor pants. It's kind of hard to see the colors in this video, but they have this like very ever so slight flare to them, and they seem to have a pretty long inseam. And these were like $9, so that was really exciting. I've maybe found Etro like 2 or 3 times at just like a regular thrift store. I don't know. I was pretty pumped about that. And then the piece of the day, really. Like, even though I posted the Hervé Leger, I found these after and was like, crap, I should have posted these instead. So these are once again some like pinstripe blue pants. They're probably like an ankle length. They're, as you can see, pinstripe. These are a, I think, cotton silk blend. Oh no, they're 100% cotton. These are by one of the most ultimate amazing bolos ever. Definitely write this down if you don't know this one either. And that is, let me try to not butcher the name, Brunello Cucinelli, I think is how you say it, or unless it's like Cucinelli, Succinelli, but it's Brunello, I know that. Okay, so these are a 44 and they're an 8. So those Etros must also be an 8. Brunello Cucinelli is how I say it, is like one of the most expensive brands. There's like Hermes, Loro Piana, Chanel, and Brunello Cucinelli in my book. I feel like for the most part, for like more known brands, those are absolutely like the highest retail. So expensive, and all of them keep a ton of value. So I think I'm gonna list these for a little while, and then I might send them to the RealReal if they're not selling, because the RealReal does mark this brand up high because it's really, really expensive. That is the first time I've thrifted that brand, and it's only the second time I've had that brand. I got it from a consignment store maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. I got a sweater and I paid like $80 for it, but the real price was like $400. So that was really exciting. Those were also $8.99. So I didn't have a coupon for any of those things, but that was okay. I was still willing to pay those prices. I'm actually going to the bins today. So if I do really good, I might do a bins haul on Thursday, even though I would love for Ryan to like be in a video with me. But again, I totally understand he had like a rough day at work yesterday. I understand with middle schoolers, there can be a number of rough days. I will see you guys on Thursday with something. Ryan will definitely be back by Saturday if he's not in the Thursday video. So wish me luck at the bins. I'm filming this the morning that you're seeing it right now, so I should be in the premiere right now with the premiere crew, the premiere squad, and if I am, I'm home from the bins now. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what your favorite piece was that I found, probably from the clips. Leave out the stuff I got the other day. Let me know if you guys want to see more like regular Thrift With Me's. At some point, again, on the second channel, I'm going to do like house Thrift With Me's, where like I don't even show clothing, I just show the decor and furniture. So again, if you're interested in that, head over there. I know we just keep talking about it and there's nothing up there yet, but it's only been like a week. So that's the explanation for that. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna finish editing this video and I'm gonna pop off to the bins, and I hope I have a good day, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Goodbye.